Good afternoon. Happy Friday. Welcome to our final YouthWorks live Q&A session, preparing us for summer 2025. My name is Lorana Hall, the program coordinator, and I have here with me today.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm April Franklin. I'm the job coach with Private Sector.
Thank you so much. And during today's session, we'll review important dates for YouthWorks 2025, eligibility requirements, required documents and forms. We'll walk you through how to complete the application. We'll have a brief tour of our YouthWorks private sector along with the YouthWorks Academy. We'll review payment methods for the summer, some application reminders and tips, frequently asked questions, as well as have a special presentation from Security Plus Credit Union. YouthWorks operates from July 7th through August 8th. During this 5-week period, youth will be paid $15 an hour, can work up to 25 hours per week, and all youth workers are eligible to receive a free charm pass for the entirety of the summer. The youth application, which is already open, closes April 4th. Again, the application closes April 4th. During this time, we have in-person document drop-off appointments, which occur every Saturday in March. March 1st, March 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, and the 29th. Also, Friday, March 14th, and during the entirety of spring break, which occurs from April 14th through the 17th. Who is eligible to work YouthWorks? All Baltimore City residents between the ages of 14 and 21. Youth can apply when they are 13, but must turn 14 years old by July 4th, 2025. And youth applying for private sector jobs must be 16 years old by July 4th, 2025. Youth must complete both the online application and all required documents to be eligible to participate for summer work. What are those required documents? So some of the required documents include our YouthWorks payroll form, a work permit for all youth who are under the age of 17, MW 507, a W-4, and as well as an I-9 form. In addition to those required documents, youth must submit proof of identity, which can include one of the following: a state ID, permit or license, a school ID, a report card or record, including a parent signature on the I-9. And work authorization, which includes one of the following: social security card, original or certified copy of a birth certificate, or your U.S. citizen ID card. Or the following documents can serve as identity and work authorization: your passport, permanent resident card, alien registration receipt card, or employment authorization document card. A work permit is required if you are under the age of 18. Work permits are good for 3 years. So if you submitted your work permit last summer, you do not have to upload it again. Youth 14 through 17 obtain work permits from the Department of Labor and Licensing website. Be sure to save or print your work permit before exiting the DLR website, which is listed below. Youth that are 13 but will turn 14 by July 4th can download the 13-year-old work permit from the youth page on the YouthWorks website, which is also below. Here's employer information for the work permit. The company name will be YouthWorks, street address 101 West 24th Street. The city is Baltimore, state Maryland, zip code 21218. Our telephone number 410-545-1820. What type of business? Public administration. Our supervisor's name, Nadia Sims. And the work duties will be training. Again, all of this information can be found on the youth page of the YouthWorks website. In addition, here's an additional awesome support tool, our YouthWorks how-to video. If you need assistance understanding and completing the required documents, the how-to video below can be found on the youth page of the YouthWorks website. Before I continue, any questions about the required documents? Perfect. All right. I'm going to walk you through how to complete the youth application. First, you want to visit our website, which is youthworks.oedworks.com, to complete the online application. Second, you want to upload and complete all signed documents. You'll receive an automatic email to confirm application submission, and then within 48 hours, you'll receive email notification of your application status. To apply, again, you're going to visit our YouthWorks website, which is youthworks.oedworks.com. And once you get to our homepage, you want to select youth. And here's how to start an application. If you participated in YouthWorks before, you're going to scroll down to the online application. You're going to select returning youth, and that's if you've applied to YouthWorks before. If you've never applied to YouthWorks before, you're going to scroll down the online application, and you're going to select new youth if this is your first time applying to YouthWorks. Here are the steps to complete the online portion of the application. You're going to fill out step 1 of 4, which is registration. Complete step 2 of 4, which are your work accommodations if needed. Complete step 3 of 4, choosing your preferred payment option, which we will review later, and completing step 4 of 4, which is clicking on the attachments, then click next to the attachment type to find out which document is being requested. Worksite accommodations, which is section 2 of completing the application. What are accommodations? Accommodations are the process of adapting or adjusting to someone or something. ADA laws require work sites to accommodate employees to the best of their ability. Example of physical accommodations include wheelchair accessibility, breaks between heavy lifting tasks, one-on-one assistance, and more. Complete this section to ensure you are placed where your needs can be met and you are in an environment you can succeed and thrive. Translation is also another worksite accommodation if needed. Step 4, attachments. Please read the directions at the top of the page in the introduction letter for more details on the attachments. But step 1, you'll click where it says attachment type and then choose which attachment you would like to upload. Next, you would click choose file. Find your save attachment, double click it, or click your attachment and then click open. Once you have uploaded your file, it will show up here with the file by name and the attachment type you selected. Before I continue with a special presentation from our private sector, do we have any additional questions? All right, now we will hear from Ms. April from the private sector.
Yay, private sector. So what is YouthWorks private sector? YouthWorks private sector program employs Baltimore City youth, the ages 16 through 21. Some private sector's employers may hire 14 and 15-year-olds. Private sector positions are available in a variety of industries, including communication and arts, accounting, hospitality, computer technology, clerical, healthcare, construction, and more. Private sector work sites include small companies and larger organizations like Johns Hopkins Hospital, Martin's, Orioles, and more. So what are the benefits of private sector? Well, the participants receive job readiness training before being referred for interviews and are assigned a job coach like myself and some of my colleagues. You are introduced to a variety of skills and you get matched to a career that interests you. So if you or your child have a particular interest, we try to match you as closely as we can to that. Employment may last longer than the usual 5 weeks, and there is opportunity to get paid more than that minimum wage of $15 an hour. Our goal is to place you on a job in your career path and to prepare you for work in a professional setting. YouthWorks Academy is a special part of YouthWorks private sector. So it's a program that is a 6 weeks career readiness program for youth ages between the ages of 16 through 21. So those dates start pretty soon in March, starting March 25th through May 1st. The program teaches youth resume writing, interview prep, professional dressing, financial literacy, and there's just so much more. It's a lot of the details that they don't really teach you in school. The last day to apply, well, we just passed that deadline, which was a couple weeks ago. And we also offer Junior YouthWorks Academy, which is an alternate version of YouthWorks Academy for 14 to 15-year-olds. Youth can learn the same skills by choosing sessions that they feel will help them with their career skills. And what is job readiness? Well, job readiness is employment skills training designed to help individuals prepare for the workforce. So our job readiness sessions occur in schools and virtually. Some of the things like we teach them is the resume writing, the cover letters, how to dress professionally, just some of that stuff. So to be considered for a private sector job, you must either complete a YouthWorks Academy or complete a job readiness session. So you can reach out to myself or at our YW private email just to learn more. So if you're interested, you can hit us up at yw.private@baltimorecity.gov. Oh, the payment methods. Forgive me. So what are our payment methods? So there's several payment methods that we have. You can choose like your own bank or debit cards, or there's a bank debit card. So youth workers will receive their card in the mail directly from US Bank. The card can be used at any ATM with over 2,200 ATM youth that can use it with no fee at all. The money can be transferred from this card to a personal bank account. So no money can be added to the card outside direct deposits. Or you can use your existing bank account. So youth can have their own bank in their own name. So if you're a parent, you can't do it in your name for your child. They have to have their own individual bank account. They must submit official deposit proof, such as a personal check or direct deposit authorization form with the youth's name on it. If the youth account is closed or they do not have an official direct deposit, they will be issued a US Bank debit card. And then they can also open a new Security Plus credit union account. Youth interested in opening a youth-friendly bank account can do so by choosing Security Plus on the payroll form. Youth will be contacted directly by Security Plus to open an account. Youth can use the same verification documents to open the Security Plus account as they use for their YW application. And this is what the payroll form looks like. Forgive me, my eyes are old, but you can find that on the YouthWorks application. So application tips and reminders. Don't forget to finalize and submit your application by the deadline, April 4th. So if you haven't done it yet, there's plenty of time to do it. Check your email. All communications from YouthWorks will go to the email used to complete the application. So if you're doing it on behalf of your child, make sure that yours is the primary email so that you both are getting those communications. Incomplete and verification emails are sent within 48 hours of application submission. So if there's something that you're missing, you'll get something from our office letting you know what's missing and what you need to do. Ensure you have completed, signed, and dated all documents. So double, triple check. And your US Bank card will come in the mail around mid-June. So be sure to open all mail addressed to you and make sure your address is correct. So it's going to the right place. And if you'd like to be placed at a specific work site, give that work site a copy of your registration receipt so that they can request you by April 17th. So if there's a work site that you want to return to, they need to communicate that to YouthWorks. So you can't just let us know where you want to work. Let them know to communicate that to us. And that way we'll make sure that you're there for the summer. Does that complete the...
Apologies. I can move forward with some additional application tips and reminders. So please, no worries. Ms. April, when completing your application, please be sure to only check boxes for the parts of the city you can travel to when asked about going outside of your zip code. So you'll notice it will say east, west, and downtown. Please make sure to only check boxes in which you are able to travel to. If you would like a free charm pass, which we encourage all youth to, please, it will be used during the summer to check yes. Please ensure you check yes to the charm pass question on the application. Youth must be present the first week of YouthWorks unless previously approved by your assigned worksite supervisor. If really, really important, if you are absent without prior approval, you will be removed from your worksite. Ensure you report to the worksite assigned by YouthWorks. Youth will not be paid for any time worked at any worksite YouthWorks did not assign you to. Here are some additional frequently asked questions. Can I use my pay card from last year? No. Each year you participate in YouthWorks, you will receive a new US Bank pay card. Will work sites be virtual or in person? There are both virtual and in-person work assignments available. However, there is a limited number of virtual positions available. How do I select the work site? Once you have submitted your application, you'll receive a verification receipt. If you would like to work at a specific work site, give that site your verification receipt so that they can request you by April 17th. I submitted my application, but I got an email that it was incomplete. What do I do? Please upload the requested attachments, forms to your application and resubmit. I completed my application, submitted my documents. Why are you asking me for more documents? Possibly we aren't able to read the attachments. The attachments may be invalid. The forms are blank and our forms are missing signatures. I forgot my password. How do I reset my password? Please email other individuals at our wonderful help desk at ywhelpdesk@baltimorecity.gov. And here is some information and who you can reach out to. So our YouthWorks help desk, ywhelpdesk@baltimorecity.gov. Phone number 410-540-1820. Our online application, which is youthworks.oedworks.com, and our YouthWorks private sector, which is ywprivate@baltimorecity.gov, and can be reached by phone at area code 410-396-6722. Before we move on with a special presentation from Security Plus, do we have any additional questions? Perfect. Thank you. Now we will have a special presentation from Mr. Keon Adams, our Security Plus representative.
Well, hello everyone. Happy Friday. Thank you again to the YouthWorks team for allowing myself to share some information about Security Plus. YouthWorks is a proud and one of our value partnerships. We've been in partnership for over 5 years now, and ideally we're grateful that we can kind of join in on YouthWorks and assisting the youth and empowering them into their start of their career and workforce experience. So my name is Keon Adams. I'm the branch manager here at one of our locations, and today I'm just going to share a little bit about who we are at Security Plus. Next slide, please. So we're member focused. Ideally, you being our member is the primary focus at the credit union. We're a not-for-profit organization, which simply means that we're able to further assist, more than ideally like your personal banks. We're able to actually directly service your financial solution and financial needs while putting you as the priority. We provide financial solutions, just simply offering different financial services and products that ultimately fit directly for the youth in establishing their first account. In addition, we're advanced in technology. We basically have both digital and online services to allow you to access your funds, as well as kind of track your spending and things like that to allow you to have a more, advanced experience. And the last one is the biggest one, community proud. Again, we directly partner with YouthWorks directly for the main reason that they are empowering the youth to start their workforce. And at Security Plus, we're glad that we can join in the community and assist the youth, in establishing their first account. Next slide, please. So just a little bit about the numbers. We have over $505 million in total shares. Ideally, this is a representation of the list of our members and years of hard work, retirements, and just daily savings. We have over 196 million in savings accounts. This is where members decide to store their money. They trust us with their funds after they work or receive funds, and they trust us with their money. Ideally, $86 million in checking accounts. This is our everyday spending where you have your debit card or you're writing checks. As well as money markets and retirement accounts. So a total of $505 million in total funds under the umbrella of Security Plus. Next slide, please. The next one is just talking about our loan products. Again, a loan is just basically when our members decide or ask us to borrow money. So ideally, we have $106 million in vehicle loans. This just represents a member basically coming to us and saying, hey, I found a car that I like, but at the moment I don't have that $30,000 or $20,000 to purchase right away. Can I borrow from you guys as my financial institution? We're able to lend this money to our members directly. The same goes for our personal loans, for holidays, maybe for unexpected expenses, emergencies. We're able to service this to our members as a direct borrowing opportunity, to provide that service. As a youth, establishing credit and getting started with your financial journey is kind of a new experience, and we're able to, as your financial institution, to assist you in this journey, whether that be the first credit card, the first auto loan, and maybe down the future, even your first home purchase. So ideally, we have a total of $407 million in loans that we basically service and provide to our members. Next slide, please. One of the biggest and favorite things that we all can agree on is that we like to have access to our money. For most people, you don't step foot into your bank every day or maybe every week, but ideally you step foot in places like CVS, Walgreens, Royal Farms, Target, all these different stores. We partner with Allpoint ATMs, which basically provides full access to your funds with no charge. So most times you go to an ATM and they try to charge you 3% or $3 at this ATM. Then your bank also charges you a fee. We partner with Allpoint, which gives you access to all the ATMs worldwide throughout the U.S. This is the best tool that we offer. Ideally, you're able to search directly where you are, whether that be a different state, a different zip code, and you're able to find the closest location that you can go and get to an ATM to get your money or find out your balances. Next slide, please. Again, we're in a digital era where we provide online and mobile banking services. When you join and basically become a member of Security Plus, you have access to Apple Pay, where you can basically just use your phone to pay for products and services inside the store. Mobile deposits, you can add funds outside of YouthWorks, as well as any additional money that you receive throughout the time period. You're able to also add that to the account, as well as, again, credit score monitoring, e-statements, and me-to-me transfers. All this simply means that we partner with you on your entire financial journey, looking at your credit score, assisting you with those credit questions, the things that you may have questions about, not right now, but maybe even there in the future. Me-to-me transfer just allows you to send money directly to your bank account. If you have maybe a relative or loved one that wants to send money to you, again, this money can be directly transferred inside of your Security Plus account. Next slide, please. And lastly, these are just the major benefits of banking and establishing your first bank account. Financially, we get to partner with you as your credit union, ideally in your journey. While this is a YouthWorks program, after the program ends, you're still able to keep your account open and still be a member with Security Plus, where we're able to continue throughout your journey, throughout your workforce development. As you kind of go into your career, you have a financial institution that's backing your financial journey. In addition to that, you're able to track your money. If ideally you notice any fraudulent charges, you notice a charge that you don't recognize, we're able to back those funds and get that money back to you. If you lose your card, we're able to replace it. You're able to lock your card. All those different features of protecting your money, we're able to offer that to the youth. So ideally, I highly recommend, as well as YouthWorks, establishing your first bank account is a big step in your journey, and we hope that you decide to partner with us in your payment method with YouthWorks. So I'll be around for the extent of the PowerPoint just to answer any questions that may come up. And again, thank you again to the YouthWorks program for allowing me to share a little bit about Security Plus today.
Thank you so much, Mr. Adams, for being with us, and then also to Security Plus for providing this opportunity for Baltimore City's youth. We definitely appreciate it and know that this will definitely help them in their journey in financial development. Before we end our final last live Q&A session, in order to get prepared for this summer, we'd like to take just a couple more minutes for any additional questions. And I don't see any additional questions coming through the chat. Again, we want to thank you all for joining us, and we are looking forward to partnering with you over the summer. Please enjoy the rest of your weekend.